Microphone check. Check, check. 1, 2. We're live. Check, check. All right. About to start real soon, man. The real Raymond Jones. What's happening, man? Yeah, I'm gonna be away this weekend, so you gotta take over, Raymond Jones. Are you gonna be streaming the contest live? What's up? I'm just chilling. I'm gonna go somewhere with my girlfriend. Yeah, man, we're all gonna be watching you. You gotta hit. Wait, did the ratings update? I don't even know. Let me check. Nah, no updates. Dang. Are you supposed to be in the 1700s or what? You're gonna do this weekend's contest for shizzle. I'm not gonna do it. I'll be... Dang, so close. 1695, man. You're so close. But I think you're already there, because the amount of elos you've been gaining means that your current rank is way below your true rank. That's what I think. Vingard, what's happening? How you doing? I've always wondered, is your pad under your keyboard mouse just a large mouse pad, or does it serve another purpose as well? It's just a large mouse pad, man. It just feels cool, feels nice, and it looks cool. There's nothing to it. Also, what's happening, Vingard? How you doing? All right, y'all ready? We're about to... I mean, we've already begun, but I'm about to switch screens in about 1 minute. Strike on, bro. What's happening? Casual Vim Enjoyer. How are you doing, man? Welcome to the party. Doing good. Hope you're doing good as well. I'm doing great, man. I'm trying to buy... Looking crisp? Thank you. I just took a shower. I think I'm trying to buy like a teleprompter so that I can read chat and look into the camera at the same time. Usually when I'm responding to a question, my eyes are on chat and I'm not looking in the camera. And I'm like reading the question and I'm talking to the username in the chat, but the camera is over here. You know what I'm saying? So I think my next purchase from a streaming setup is going to be a teleprompter, and I'll put the chat in front of the camera, so when I'm responding to chat, you know, you already know. Anyways, you know what that means. It's time to party. It's time for a little LeetCode party. If you do that, we can't look at you no more. What you mean? I'm intimidating. Yeah, right. I'm least intimidating. All right. Hi, YouTube. Anyone out there? I don't know. Y'all ready to check out the daily problem? Is this where my microphone usually is? I think so. Alright, man, I didn't do the last two. Man, I couldn't solve task scheduler. I'm still not feeling great about that one. I forgot to do yesterday's daily, but it's all good. Let me do this one. Man, reverse a linked list. I should probably try and do this like recursively, because I know how to do this iteratively off the top of my head. Like, wait, do I? Let me try real quick. How do you reverse the linked list? You just move the, you want to point the current to the previous, right? So how does this work? Head. So I want to move the current node next. Maybe I need a temp. And then I need like head next to point to the previous. And then I need the previous to be the head. And then something like that. And then what do we return? I guess previous. Don't defense. What's happening? Already a type racer. Dang, some people trying to get up on the board before everybody gets here. Quick before more people come. I'm gonna do a type racer in a little bit, man. But Strike On Bro is here. We don't have to worry. Strike On Bro is super fast. I'm a little bit fast. Real Raymond Jones. I've seen Real Raymond Jones pull up like 3 digits. Ryan from YouTube. How you doing? No, this is a question I know how to solve. Ryan from YouTube, can you do it recursively and iteratively? I don't know if I can do it recursively. Oh, Smart Coder in the house. Smart Coder, I got a question for you, man. And I need you to answer me honestly. I need the most honest answer that you can give me. No lies, only truths. Here it goes. How can I say this? A few months ago, or I don't even remember if it was a few months ago, I remember you throwing up triple digits in Type Racer like it was nothing. And now I haven't seen you up there in the triple digits territory in a long time, man. So my question is, what happened, man? Look at that, 2-time Type Racer champ. Haven't seen it since. What's going on, Smart Coder? Gotta let us know. Enrosis in the house. How you doing? I remembered. I remember seeing your name up there and like, dang, Smart Coder is bumping these days. Anyways, we got Enrosis here. We got Strike On Bro. Don't Defense wants to do a little Type Racer, so maybe we'll start with that real quick. Y'all ready? Smart Coder, do your best, man. I want to see some triple digits. Or very close. Alright, y'all ready, man? Let me send it to the Discord. Where's my Discord? Can't participate? Oh no. Dang, man. Alright, Strike On, bro. You're gonna have to hold down the fort. Enrosis ain't gonna be able to do it. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it. Don't Defense is trying to get on the board. But we gotta defend that board. Here we go. The first race is the warm-up. Man, look at how short this warm-up is. Oh, Don't Defense has a chance at the board, man. Good thing that was just the warm-up. My honest answer is I had a Razer keyboard with optical keys and it broke. Dang. Dang, you got optical keys? Anyways, championship round, man. Smart Coder, get in here. Man, I'm messing up. Man, what a terrible performance. I made so many mistakes. Don't defense, 93. Strike on, bro. Defending the castle, 112 WPMs. Damn, Erosis ran to the PC. Dang, dedication. Too late. Man, it's all good. Strike on, bro. Defended it. I panicked. Yeah, I don't know why I also panicked. Don't defense. I was like very nervous for that championship round. My fingers were shaky. Only because I knew I had to put on a good defense to stop you. You spooked me with your triple digits. All right, let me put that up there. 112. Strike on, bro. Very nice. Another championship. How many championships you got, man? This is your third. Next type racer we had to be that one we did last time, the one where you can't. Oh snap! You gotta remind me. The next one is gonna be death whatever for sure. Hold on. Let me put up this thing before I forget. So new type racer champ. Well, not new, but what's today? 20th. Was that 112? Easy work, easy work. Triple digits up on the board. I like it. Mohammed Hamdi, what's happening? Guess I need to practice, but I really don't want to practice. Man, you threw up some good speeds in the practice round, so I think you can get it. All right, here we go. Here we go. Jeez. Are y'all ready? What we're doing, we're trying to reverse this linked list. I think I already finished it. All right, so that is iteratively, but I should really try and do it recursively. I think if I had an interview right now and I got this question and I just banged out the iterative solution, and then if the interviewer said, now do it recursively, would I fail or what? Let me try. Man, my chair is messing up today. Hold up. Man, so smart coder, what are optical keys? Ultra low actuation point. I see. This is what your secret sauce is, smart coder? Some dang turbo boost on the keyboard. Never buy this shit. It broke. If they asked to go from linear to recursive, don't defense would probably find a way to join Zoom call and cuss interviewer out. L Minson, what's happening? Don't defense. You don't like iterative things, or I mean you don't like recursive things. All right, let me try. How are we gonna do it? So, Jesus, this takes a lot of brain juice to think about this dang thing. Let me draw it out. Can't believe I don't know how to do this. A little bit embarrassing. I've just been embarrassing myself lately. So if I enter this recursively at head, I need to go Man, how do you do this? And I know, I mean, I know this from memory, but I know it has something to do with like next. So what could that mean for us? I fell for this ad. The speed of light. I mean, shit. You were typing fast back then, so maybe this stuff did work. But there's also like these switches where you can change the actuation point. Maybe it's similar to. Maybe I should buy one of these keyboards, man. A Topre. I don't know how to pronounce it. Anyways, as a good programmer, you only do iteratively. Yeah, I guess so. I just scheduled my phone interview for Friday at Meta. El Minson, that is exciting news, man. I guess the recruiter phone screen is just to make sure you're not a psychopath. Or I shouldn't say that. It's to make sure that you know how to play the game. Because I've failed recruiter phone screens when I didn't know any better. But I'm not a psychopath, I think. Keyboard doesn't change anything in regards to typing speed. I don't know if that's true in Rosis. I think it must affect it a little bit, especially if like the strokes are a lot shorter. I know, well, I think I type faster on like an Alice layout versus this because I make a lot of mistakes when I'm trying to press certain keys. But if I have the Alice split layout, then it's a lot harder to make some mistakes. I don't know. All right. Anyways, I had a $10 keyboard before and never had a noticeable difference. We should do some experiments with that one day. Ryan from YouTube says, personally, when I type on a Surface Pro, I feel faster because the stroke is much less. Dang, Surface Pro, they still make those things? I had a Surface Pro like 10 years ago. All right, hold on. So I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do this, man. Let me put my old code back up. Let me try and see if I can convert this to like recursive. No. Let me just try and think it through, man. I love struts. What's happened? Do you think LeetCode Premium is worth it? Depends. Like, are you just trying to get good at LeetCode? Or are you trying to pass a certain job interview? I think Premium, you can look at like frequency of the problems that certain companies ask or something. Maybe that might, I mean, it's only $150, and if you can pay $150 to get like a 5% chance increase to pass the interview, to get like a $200,000 plus job, maybe that's worth it. If you only got $150 to your name though, I'd say save that for something else. Not worth. I wouldn't say it's not worth it, man. I'd say I think it depends. I'm using it for the explanations mostly because I'm doing the LeetCode 150, but the company stuff doesn't really interest me at the moment because I'm on the East Coast. What does being on the East Coast have anything to do with the company stuff? Are you meaning you're not targeting Fang? Not worth it in 99.99% of cases. I don't know. I had premium while I was job hunting. I think any advantage you can get while searching for a job that's relatively inexpensive might be worth it. There's a VS Code extension that you can see all the problems of certain companies for free. You cannot solve premium questions though. Yeah, I guess there's always a free choice if you're super broke. I'm currently solving, license their trades, what's happening? I'm currently solving container with Moswasser. Thought it was easy after solving base test cases with two-pointer technique. Turns out I still have more work to do, still solving. Nice. I don't think that problem is too crazy. It's one of the original problems on LeetCode. So it's like not as crazy as like more recent problems, I'd say. Pat's Hello World in the house. What's happening, Pat? Man, does the real Raymond Jones have VIP up in here? Crazy. Anyways, don't have Fang here. I see. All right. So don't defense claims you shouldn't buy premium because if you're resourceful, you can get all of the advantages of premium for free. But if you can't be bothered with being resourceful and you just got lots of money and who cares about $150, maybe it's like convenience fee or something. All right, how are we gonna do this, man? So we want every node to point to the previous node. So that means like head or head next needs to point to like head. When you're doing it or something like that. But then if like, so if we're at the end of the links list, maybe we should just return the thing. And then now Asia C Mac in the house. What's happening, Asia? Low Road Sim Racing. How are you doing? How's everyone tonight? Everyone's, well, I can't speak for everyone, but I'm doing all right. I'm also saving all the solutions and explanations in Markdown because copying on the site already gives it to you in Markdown. Can you recommend some math books for someone looking into getting competitive programming? I don't read books, man. I'm the worst person to ask, but there's like the Competitive Programmer's Handbook. Maybe you should just read that if you're trying to get into competitive programming. This is recommended by a lot of people and it's free. Maybe one day I'll like read the book on stream. How many pages is this? Jesus. Well, 280 pages. Should we go over this whole book one of these days? I mean, like, not all at the same time, but how many people in chat have read this whole thing besides? I don't even know if anyone's read the whole thing. People read books? Brett, that's what I'm saying, man. People read books? Raxo in the house. How you doing? Yeah, Raxo reads books. ASMR book reading stream. Yeah, maybe. Any better resources? I'm not sure. Can you believe people know things they didn't learn from YouTube? I don't, man, I'm still surprised that people read books in 2024 because that's barreled out. What's happening? I can now watch on Twitch on my PC. Why couldn't you watch before? Solar Winds, how are you doing? Layton, math for computer science is good and free. Never heard of this one. I'm surprised people don't read books. It's the best way to become better at this. You're right, man. I'm a little bit ashamed that I've never really read a book. Anyways, how do I do this, man? This is so hard. So when we reach the end, I gotta do like some type of reverse list or something, right? So if this is gonna return itself, what, like, how are we gonna get? I don't know what to do. I've been asked this question on an interview. Dang, somebody asked you to reverse a linked list, Brett. Wait, did they ask like specifically to do it recursively? Because iteratively, I feel it's almost trivial. Just anyway, but I've always struggled with trying to think of how to do this recursively. Even after all those take it or leave it, like it's still tough. I just need each thing to point to the previous node. Like, do I need a helper function or something? Next. I might give up. Control Alt Scalderon, how are you doing? Here watching daily on Twitch. Good night. How are you doing? Good night. Good night to you. You only need 3 lines? Man, I got 5 lines right now. Maybe I should delete some. It helps to draw before and after and serialize operations needed to get there. Serialize operations? Wait, after the if? Oh, so you're saying at least my base case thing is right. Oh, snaps. Let me think. Head, all right, so head next. What is this even saying? That this is now pointing to that. But then if I go here, it's just like an endless cycle. So do I have to go like next? But then how do I make it? No. That doesn't make sense. Q Ultimus, how are you doing? Welcome to the party. Jeez, man. If we go, all right, we get to the end somehow, and we return this node, and we need that to bubble up so that when we return everything, we're just returning the 5 because that's the head of the linked list. But how do we now point for next? For next needs to point to like something like this, I suppose. Then that would be like 4 next is 5, but then 3 next, 3 next, no, 4, no, 5, man. Five next needs to point to 4. So yeah, I'm trying to do it recursively, Q. You swap variables, need a temp maybe. Do we need one? Maybe. I know iteratively I use a temp. Why is this so hard? This is not the first time I've tried to solve this recursively. The only thing I know, there's some type of next in the dang recursive. So I wonder if it's like 3 next. What do we do with a next? Head next. So if we're at 3, next is 4, and next would be like 5. But we want like the next to be head. So 4 now points to 3. I don't know, man. I'm about to give up. Trying to do this question not iteratively is like doing fizzballs without a loop. I don't know. Should I just look at some solutions? Jeez, I didn't mean to do that. Let me look at the recursion. I messed up. How do I put this back? I can't believe giving up so easily. Man, that's not recursive. All right, recursive. Where is it at? Next, all right. Next equal head. I think I got that. Then he set the next to null. Please don't. We can help. Oh yeah, sorry, too late, man. Also, what's happening? Kankajiro. What does my t-shirt say? It's just the brand name, Obey. It says, make art, not war. All right, go through linked list and use a stack, then go through stack and build a new one from stack. Yeah, but that is not recursive. So they're saying I just hit them with next is head. Yeah, I don't think I'd have gotten this. I don't even know if I fully understand what's happening here. This seems suspicious, but let me see if it works. Interesting. I'm gonna have to try and like remember that every single time. I can never remember how to do that recursively. Where do I live? I live on the East Coast. All right, forget about this problem, man. We're ready to start our real training. It's time. Let's do. Let's start in the 17, 18 range. Oh, 1789. Oh man, turning up the spice already. Maximum score of spliced array. Didn't I just do that? I swear I just did it. Yeah, I did it like the last stream. Alright, I guess we can do the next one. On the East Coast in a van down by the river. Man, that guy, what's his name? Chris Farley? Chris Farley used to be one of my favorite comedians when I was growing up. He had a movie I used to watch on repeat, man. I forget the name. Well, two movies. I used to watch Black Sheep all day. And I used to watch, was it Beverly Hills Ninja? Or something? Tommy Boy? No, I know Tommy Boy, but what's happening Point Blank, Ted? I didn't watch Tommy Boy that much. Simon says he's on the East Coast, but no one's ever seen him. What you talking about, man? Anyways, let's try to do this one. Minimum cost to make all characters equal. You're given a zero-indexed binary string S of length n, on which you can apply two types of operations. Choose an index I and invert all characters from index 0 to I, both inclusive, with a cost of I plus 1. Invert characters, what does that mean? Choose an index I and invert all characters from index I to n minus 1, both inclusive, with a cost of n minus I. Return the minimum cost to make all characters of the string equal. Invert a character means if its value is 0, it becomes 1, and vice versa. Watching from Turkey. Nice. Are algorithms big in Turkey? La Buble Divine, how are you doing? That's a difficulty is reading that name. It's going all right, man. Let me just try and understand this problem. So they say this is our string. Hold up. How do I edit my editor? Is there like, oh, it's up here. Yeah, I just saw somebody do this the other day. I forget who did it. Let me try like making the text bigger, you know, instead of like zooming in. So they give us this string 001. They say the answer is 2 because we can apply the second operation here and get 00. And the cost is n minus I. So let me put indices here. So I is 2 and n is 4, so 4 minus 2 is 2. and then everything is the same. That's the answer. How's work been? Work's been really good. It's been a lot less crazy lately, so that's nice. Man, I don't know how to do this immediately. I gotta look at more examples. So let me try to science this out. So they're saying this one is, the answer is 9 because they do I equals 2. They flip all of these. So let's do that operation real quick. That's 1, 0, 1. Did I do that right? Yeah, 1, 0. And then they say I equal 1. And then we get and then at I equals 0, then we get that. Man. Then here. And then there. Jeez, I don't really know what to do. LCS? I don't know. Still have layoffs coming in P and E. I don't even know what P and E is. Platforms and ecosystems or something. Wait, how do you know there's layoffs coming? Do you mean because you didn't get layoffs yet? And because Sundar was talking about there's going to be layoffs all year, you're just anticipating it's going to hit you or your org? Yeah, everybody's talking about layoffs lately again. Our VP told me our org would be impacted in Android. Man. Yeah, people have been talking about Android, YouTube, search. Anyways, I don't want to really talk about those things, you know. Peel and eat? Alright. How are we going to solve this problem? That's what I need to know. Like, how did they realize that so we just have to make them all the same character. The Game Warden in the house. How you doing, Game Warden? I'm working on this problem right now. I don't have any great ideas. Can we binary search? Like what should I be checking for here? Is there some type of way to greedily do this? Do I have to check maybe both all ones? Should I like start from all ones and all zeros and work my way backwards to the string? Like maybe these are all things I could explore. Like, you know, should I start with all zeros and try to make the original string they gave us, and then make all ones and then try and give the original string? How do we know? All right, so maybe like trying both of these, because how do we even know which one we're going to target? Right? I don't know. So let me work backwards from 1, 1, 1 and see. This is what we're trying to make. So the first thing I can see is like we can flip that 0 for sure. If we flipped those, then I'm gonna have to flip that. But then how do I isolate? I don't know what to do. Just chilling, getting settled in with the new job. Game warden, have you been into the office yet? Is that why you're asking about those office things? I saw you ask about like what keyboards to get for the office, what mouse, what headphones. I think you should not get a clicky keyboard for the office. Maybe some brown switches, something silent, maybe. For your mouse, I guess whichever mouse works great for you. And headphones, I don't know. I don't even use headphones in the office, man. I don't like to wear them because it's like, I think it sends a message that says don't talk to me. But maybe that's the message you want to send when you put your headphones on. So I try not to listen to music or anything while I'm working in the office because I want people to just approach me and ask me a question and not be afraid just because I got headphones on, you know. Kanka Jiro, thank you very much for the follow. Everyone would love you if you get box jades for the office. Don't do that. I think I might get one with tactile switches. Yeah, tactile is good. I think, yeah, tactile or linear, but definitely not clicky. Anyone else doing the reply challenge tomorrow? Golden Line, what's happening? Reply challenge. People still talk to me when I have headphones on. Oh no. Yeah, that sucks. Do you have the big headphones on or do you have the earbuds in? Issy Hogo, how are you doing, man? I'm doing alright. Blue to annoy everyone. I chase coins. Is that what you do, man? I need headphones when 3 people within 20 feet of each other feel the need to get on the same Teams meeting from their desk. Oh, well, I should say I don't wear headphones in the office. Also, because my team, we have our own, like, enclosure. So it's not like an open office area for my team. We have like one huge office and all of our desks are inside this. It's like a fishbowl glass aquarium. And we can talk freely to each other without disturbing anyone else. So there isn't much talking going on. We usually keep the door closed. So I don't really hear like a lot of distractions, you know. It's like Google hash code. Reply challenge. Google hash code. Earbuds. Dang. Maybe you need the big old headphones or something. I want headphones just because there isn't a ton of developers, so I don't want randos coming up and talking to me. Why not, man? Wait, what do you mean randos? Like the cleaning person or the garbage man or or like someone from sales. I don't know how your office is like. Thus Exor, how you doing? My new job has cubicles. It's amazing. I love it so much compared to my last, which was an open office with like 1.8 meters between each person. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the open office concept, but I'm also not a big fan of cubicles, but I am a big fan of a team office where it's just your team in the office. Salespeople and people from other teams. Man, I like talking to people at work. I think when you socialize with the people at work, it makes work more fun to go to. Like I look forward to going to work because of the people I work with. They're fun people. I like hanging out. I like collaborating. You know, so I'd say if you're going to the office, man, you should try to like make the most of it and network. That's what I think. I think maybe not everyone thinks like me though. No one's a fan of open office except C-suite people. C-suite? Sweet suit? How do you say that? C-suit. Sweet. I don't know. I'm an even bigger fan of having my own office. Yeah, that sounds a little bit lonely. I'm used to work from home and just not talking to anyone though. I'll work on being more social. Yeah, I mean everyone has their preference, man. Alright, I gotta think about this problem because this problem is tough. How do I know? Oh, shit. How do I know? Do I just flip as soon as I see? I need to make some good observations here. So if I flip this, whole thing, it requires 3 flips. I gotta flip once here. I gotta flip once here. And then I gotta flip once here. So if everything is alternating, or I guess I could just flip once here and then flip once here. That's so maybe to get, all right, let me try and break it down. To get this one and everything before it to be all the same character, that would require 2 flips, 1 and 2. So maybe like if, all right, let me go to the original string. I think this is it. If I'm targeting this string, all ones, then what can I say? Every time I see a non-one, I have to add like, I guess I have to do that sum of 1 to n. So n times n plus 1 over 2. Is that because, let me see if that, let me put some indices. So at 0, that means we gotta add 0, wait, 1 times 2 divided by 2 equals 1. And that's how many points we gotta add for that. So if our target is all ones, when we see this, we add that sum of all the numbers formula. So I'd say right now our answer is 1, and we just flip that. Oh, snap. Oh, I missed some action. Jeez, I missed it, Q. Thank you for whatever happened there, Q. I think that's like one of the first times you've had to moderate somebody. Dang, how can I see? Anyways, no big deal. Open Office is one of those gross MBA things where they realize the amount of more people you can pack in outweighs the amount each of them lowers in productivity. I want to work someday. Yeah, that would be nice to work someday. 2, it could be solved with left flips, but cost would be too high. Right, I'm trying to figure out some type of pattern. All right. So, man, I forget what I was doing. Oh, we just flipped that. And then here we see a non. We see a like a non-one. So we gotta flip this. But then, oh. Then we gotta flip those. But okay, so my theory doesn't work out here. Let me go back to the drawing board, man. How do you do this, man? Am I getting worse at algorithms? All right. I don't know what to think here. What can I say, man? It must be like it's 10 to the 5th. Means it needs to be like an ON solution or n log n. I think you just add I when the character changes. Then after the first half, add n minus I when it changes. A relatively simple ON is possible. Oh, cute. Thanks. Even though it's all good. Oh. Anyways, thank you, Q. Is there ways to get tags topics for problems on zerotrac? Yeah, I'm not sure. Alright, a relatively simple ON is possible. So when we flip something, everything before it gets flipped. So maybe I need to keep track of like if we're flipped or not. No. But then I wonder if we can go from like So we have two moves. All the characters after it. So we can flip all the characters after it or all the characters before it. So I'm wondering if we should do like some type of pass from the left, pass from the right type of thing. Test Lee from YouTube, what's happening? How are you doing? Is this medium level? Yeah, this is a medium problem, but maybe one of the tougher mediums. Brett says a relatively simple one pass will work too. How is one pass? Wait, how are we gonna do one pass? So if we go, I don't know, man. Where will the flips happen? Like, which flip do we even choose? I don't even know my two-pass solution. So if we go from the right to the left, I guess what we'll be doing is like, anytime we see a character that's not equal to like our target, if everything is ones, we just flip it and we change is flipped to, we just XOR it. And then we add that, so this would be like n 5 minus 4 is 1. Left pass and right pass meet in the middle. After halfway, switch to n minus I. Do you agree? Every time there is a change of bits, we need to do a flipped on left or right. Change of bits in the original string. A change of bits from the original string. I'm not sure what you mean. Do you mean like if our target is like, oh, like every time 2 bits aren't equal, we need to do a flip? Yeah, for sure. I guess I agree with that. Steven Sagiball, what's happening? Should I move to Seattle to work at AWS? Did you get an offer, Steven Sagiball? You just choose whether the left or right side is cheaper. That's a little crazy, because how do you know? All right, let me try it. So I'm iterating over. These two are different. If I do the left side, what does that mean? That means it costs 1. Or I can do the right side and it costs 4. So I choose the left side because it costs 1. And then I go again. And these two bits are different. Right side will cost 5. Wait. Oh yeah, 6 minus 1 is 5. The right side would cost 5. Left side would cost 1. So we flip the left, and then we go to the next two. And these are different. The left side would cost 2. The right side would cost 6 minus 2, 4. So then we hit we hit the left side. And now our answer is 3. And then we go to the next bits. Left side would cost 3. Right side would cost 3. So let's just choose one. So now our answer is 6. I'll go to the next. Man, this is crazy. So left side would cost 4. Right side would cost 6 minus 4, which is 2. So that means we should hit the right side for a cost of 2. I don't think I would have gotten this. This is some crazy observations right here. And then right side is just 1. And that's an answer of 9, which is correct. A little bit insane, Brett. 2-pass would have worked. I don't even know how I was thinking about the 2-pass. So let me redo it with 2-pass mentality just to see. So I was thinking I was gonna do like you go from left to right, and I guess if it would be way more steps, because I was thinking of having a target of either all ones, oops, or all zeros. So then it would be, if my target, all right, let's go target all ones. And we're going left to right, which means every time we see a non-one, we flip it, right? But then, no, because then, how is this gonna work though, Brett? Because then it will cost so much money to flip everything. Or should I start from like the middle, like what Point Blank Ted is saying? I think my mind kind of wandered there too. You should try to make the prefix match as you go left to right. Try and make the prefix match. I mean, if I was going left to right, I'd flip. Anytime there's a non-one, I'd flip. Every time there's a bit switch, you would need to flip. Yeah. I mean, I understand that two, like the one you just showed when we just do the 2. I think I can see that one. But I'm struggling to see the 2-pass that I was trying to come up with, how that works. Den's OP from YouTube, what's happening? How you doing? Man, How do people solve this one? Maybe we had two different, or had different 2-pass implementations in mind. Yeah, probably, because I wasn't even really, my idea wasn't fully fleshed out. So, oh, Steven Sagiball, I didn't mean to ignore you. My friend has a role open. That's my dream description. Plus it's SDE2, which is L4 equivalent. AWS. I just met somebody who works at AWS, and they quit. they said it was terrible. I mean, I think that's no secret that AWS is going to work you really hard. But I suppose the experience you get there is probably worth a lot. Does anyone last more than 1 to 2 years at Amazon? Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there are, but that's generally what I hear also. Like, they churn through developers like crazy. Man. This problem is tough though. It's either you flip it, what was I thinking with the 2-pass? That's what I'm trying to figure out right now. I was thinking of doing something going left and something going right. And then but it doesn't even make any sense now that I'm rethinking of it. The basic observation is that you need to flip at every bit switch. It doesn't matter if you do left or right, but one could be cheaper. Yeah, I'm seeing that now. So, all right, every time the current doesn't match the previous, you can do 2-pass, but both have to stop in the middle. Right. I see what you're saying, point blank, Ted. Let me just run through that real quick. So if I go left to right, Crix Farix, thank you very much for the follow. So if I'm going left to right, and I see these two are different, then I flip one. And then this is different. Oh no, maybe I'd have to like go from like the middle to the left and the middle to the right. Either way, I think I'm just gonna code up what Brett showed me and then move on. I don't want to dwell on this problem too much. I loved games. I worked at games for 7 years, never again. Now I work at a company that flirts with game companies a lot. Cream Payne, welcome to the party. What do you mean, man? All right, let me just do this real quick. So anytime, maybe I'll start with that, and then so if these are not equal, then we gotta add how do I do this part, man? It's like I need 2 booleans to represent whether or not I flipped one or the other. Let me think a little bit. So these ones, so if I flip left, I don't have to worry about left. But if I flip the right one, then I need to like keep track of is flipped, right? Man, I really don't know. Try it first without tracking anything. Oh, maybe that means we don't have to track anything. Man, I think I'm getting worse at algos. If we flip the left, we for sure we don't have to worry about anything. If we flip the right, do we have to worry about anything? Left. So everything up to the middle, we should probably flip left always, right? Left. And then everything after the middle, maybe you don't need to worry about flipping anything, actually. I think I just saw it when I was going through that. We'll see, though. Nah. Oh, man. Oh, min I? Wait. Cost of I plus 1. Oh, wait. Because I see. And then, so if we do the right one, we're at I, and then n minus I should be right. Just Backs 132, how are you doing? Man, this question is impossible, man. I did not solve this one, that's for sure. Reaction QT, what's happening? Oh yeah, Mohammed Hamdi, very nice observation. I did mess up there, but maybe that part wasn't so right. But for sure, the left one was, well, I had it wrong. It is one of the simple code, a bit tricky. Yeah. To give some insight, used to work at game dev, did not work out. Left to do work in movie industry. Company has a lot of game clients. In the movie industry. Are you a programmer in the movie industry? Like Cream Pain, what does a movie dev do? Point blank Ted, thanks. But that was all Brett. Let me read the hints. For every index I, calculate the number of operations required to make the suffix equal to the character at index I. Oh, this is the two pass they're talking about. And then you just take the min. So you get the from left, you get the from right, and then you just take the minimum of both of those. That's what I thought you meant. Well, to be honest, man, I didn't really think it through, but it was just like going left, going right seemed intuitive, but I didn't really build upon that idea. But maybe if I'd have thought of it a bit more, I'd have come to that conclusion. But I guess I just never gave it enough thought. But yeah, that makes sense now that I read it. This problem was too hard, I think, for a warm-up problem. Anyways, let's move on. How much time do you give it before you start seeing solutions? I think generally about 20-30 minutes. So if I'm stuck for like half an hour, I'm looking at some solutions for sure. But if I'm like making some type of new observation every 15-20 minutes, or if I feel like I should be able to get the problem, then I'll probably give it some more time. For now, yes, I just make tools as always. There are, of course, specialized people that do specialized jobs with a focus on render, for example. I see. I don't think I've ever met a programmer working in the movie industry. Welcome to the party. Do you agree that if we flip all bits, it doesn't change anything? Yes, I agree with that statement. Flipping the right side and flipping all bits is the same as flipping left. Flipping the right side and the flipping all bits . Always. I think you lost me, Brett. Flipping the right side and the flipping all bits is the same. When you say right side, do you mean just like from I to n-1? Suppose you flip the right at 4 bits, like right here. Well, let me put it below. Then it becomes and then flip all 6 bits. A J J L, what's happening? And then suppose you flip the right 4, oh, the right 4 bits you said, not the 4th index. So the right 4 bits and then flip all 6. What does that mean? So there's a right 4 bits and then flipping maybe I'm lost, man. The right side and then, oh, I see what you're saying. Flipping the right side and then flipping all bits is the same as flipping. Oh, everything makes sense now with just the one letter right there. Flipping the right side and then flipping all the bits is the same as flipping the left. I see for sure. All right. I think it's time to move on from this problem, man. This problem was like really tough for me for sure. Did we choose a new one? Random, was it? No, that was the one we just did. All right, new problem, man. 1881. Let me drink some water. Here we go. Oh, Jesus. Minimum score words formed by letters. Hard problem. Oof. Looks backtracky or something. Given a list of words, list of single letters might be repeating, and score of every character. Return the maximum score of any valid set of words formed by using the given letters. Words I cannot be used 2 or more times. It is not necessary to use all characters in letters, and each letter can only be used once. Score letters A, B, C to Z is given by score 0, score 1, or score 25 respectively. I think, man, I think this was like one of my interview questions, very similar to this. That I did over 2 years ago. Can I solve it right now? Let's find out. So they give us these words. They give us these letters that we have available. And they give us the scores of all the letters. And they're saying I should backtrack, right? There's only 14 words, so we should put all these words into a set. And Zen Zuki LZC or something. Thank you very much for the follow. I think I can solve this problem. But I gotta think about it for a bit. OMG Mitya, how are you doing? I have a question. How would you solve the advent of code problem where it gives you a massive array of letters and you need to find a subarray of letters with no duplicates? I've seen some pretty insane solutions. Oh, I'd do sliding window if that's the problem. So if I had a massive array of letters like this and we can't do any duplicates, I'll just use a sliding window. And once I have duplicates, so sliding window while keeping a frequency count of all the letters in there. And once I see a frequency count of more than 1 for that particular letter, then I start to shrink until it's 1, and now we're back at 1 again. And then we can just keep growing it, grow. And then right here, we have a count of 2 Ds. So that means instead of growing, we should shrink. And we drop all of these. So now we're just at the D. We grow it once. It's a count of 2. We shrink it to only 1. And then we grow. I think that's like pretty standard use of a sliding window. But yeah, there's a problem like that. Let me try and find it for you. It's called fruits in a basket or something. Is it fruits in a basket? I don't remember what the problem is called actually. maybe the fruits one is like the binary search name. Oh, longest substring without repeating characters is what it's called. Here's a problem. Makes sense. Yeah, I saw this one dude who did like bit shifting. Bit shifting. How do you do bit shifting on that, man? Yeah, I'm not sure. Anyways, let me think about this problem that we're looking at right now. There was a video, blew your mind. Bit shifting to solve that problem. Maybe he's like, or whoever they are, maybe they're like representing each character as a single bit, 32-bit integer, since we only have 26. But how do you shift, like, how would shifting... yeah, anyways, let me not think about that problem. Let me think about the problem at hand right now. So the first thing, we got to make a set of all of the good words. And then we got to backtrack. But how do we, or not back, is it backtracking or is it just like, take it or leave it? So, well, it can't be just take it or leave it, can it? Because if we don't take A or A, and then we take C, like if we skip these, like we can never make cat unless we do like a for loop. And we like take, we have a scene set. Yeah, I guess it would be backtracky. Or we have like a scene index, so we know like we can't take a character more than once. And then we just loop through all the characters that we could take, and we keep taking random things. Or not taking anything. But how do you know when to stop? So I guess you can stop when we've created a word. Or how, or maybe, all right, I have another idea. Maybe, maybe I can make a set like valid paths, and this would have like D, DO, DOG, C, CA, CAT. You know what I'm saying? Like everything of, I wouldn't say every substring, but every iteration of like adding a new letter to a valid word. So then that means we don't have to take garbage. We can check like for our path, if our path is like nothing right now, we'll know like, okay, let's not take any letters that start with A, because there are no words that start with A, so it doesn't even make sense to choose an A. Right? And then maybe we can also have like, good words. And then just have these in here. Yeah, all right. I think I'm just going to start coding it. Let me try. So what do we need? We need our valid paths. Unordered set, maybe. And then let's create all these valid paths. So we're going to iterate through all the words and just add like everything to it. How do I do that, man? How do I do that? Should I just like recreate the word? Or should I use substrings? I'm just gonna recreate the thing, man. So current plus equal to C. Man, one time I used plus equal to and it tried to do some crazy stuff. So I'm just gonna use pushback. Paths, inserts. Alright, so this hopefully will create all of our valid paths that we can do. Barreled out. I wish to be good as you. Man, it's very attainable with dedicated practice. I don't think I'm that crazy, but I do think I've spent a lot of time practicing these problems, man. I must have at least 2,000 hours of studying. Maybe not super high quality hours because a lot of times I'm talking to chat. But I have at least 2,000 hours dedicated to LeetCode in my life. So if you're still like less than 100 hours of studying and you suck, I think that's normal. I think you don't have to feel bad about that. But if you have like 2,000 hours and you still suck a whole lot, maybe you gotta change the way you're studying, you know? Or something. Do NeetCode 150? Yeah, I think NeetCode has a good starting list. Real Raymond Jones, what are you saying, man? You don't suck. Why are you saying that crying face? It's Zorilla. Thank you very much for the follow. How many hours do you think you have studying LeetCode, Real Raymond Jones? And I should say, I have 2,000 hours not including a degree. So if I had a degree, maybe studying regular classes would count towards those hours, but I don't have a degree. Christian Sen 2004, thank you very much for the follow. I do NeetCode, but I can only do some. But as you said, I'm under 100 hours. Oh, under 100 hours, you're good, man. Keep on keeping on. I need to study more hours. Yeah, I think we all do. I think, who said it? I think it was Raxo. Raxo said one time, Raxo Sabe said, he would estimate he has around 27,000 hours of studying. And he's really good. So there's a direct correlation with how many hours you study to how good you are. Like all the people who are good, they're not just good because they're born that way, man. Calgo, thank you very much for the follow. Gummy TTV, thank you very much for the follow. Frosty, whoa, how are you doing? Welcome to the party. 1,000 to 2,000, maybe 1,500. I definitely, streaming alone, let me check how many hours I have streaming. I think, let me do it right now, man. Hold on. How do I even check that? I have to go all the way back to June 2001. That's when I started to stream. Man, it's a long query. I have 1400. You guys, can I show you this? Am I allowed to show this? I got 1472 hours stream since I started studying algorithms, man. That's like, and that's not including like all the contests I've taken, over 100 contests. So it's at least, and that's not including all the times I've studied off stream. So at least 2,000 hours. You're so calm. I love it. Thank you. I only have like 20 hours. Oh, you got some time to go, man. But it's all starts with 1 hour, you know. I got an answer from ChatGPT and spent like 5 minutes reading it to make sense of what any of that code meant. It's basically a sliding window using bit shifting and operations check if substrings exist inside. Man, why does my chat jump around? Big string in order to decide when to slide the window. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but I don't know how to use bit shifting. But thanks for sharing. All right. So what were we doing here, man? We were trying to build my valid paths. Done that. Now maybe I gotta put like my good words. Hector HSC. Thank you very much for the bits. Welcome to the party. Hector HSC is a mystery person. They always come in here, drop a hundo, and that's it. I'm very curious to know more about you, Hector. But it's okay if you prefer to be anonymous. Alright, there we go. Hector HSC gets a little bit more diamonds. Thank you very much. Alright. So we need my good words. Can I just create like this? So we get good words, we get our valid paths, we have all our letters, and we have all our scores. So now let me make like a lambda DFS thing. I'm not sure what I need to pass down there. Maybe we need like a current path. Maybe we need a score or something. All right, so what are we doing? We are going to what are we doing, man? I guess we can say like if I don't know when to break. I guess I'll just let it ride. So what am I saying, man? How do I know if I can add a word? So I need to iterate over my characters, over my letters. Oh, I need a scene. Maybe I can just use a vector boolean scene of size letters. So path, we're adding this letter, or letters I. So if we've seen this letter, we've already used it, we're just going to continue. Otherwise, we add the current letter to the thing. And then we got to check in our valid paths. So if valid paths. So if it's not a valid path, we should just undo. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, snap. What's going on here? How to get better at LeetCode? Man, you're already pretty good. Axer 41. Aren't you like approaching Guardian or something? Or like at least approaching 2K. Alright, so we add the thing. If this is not a valid path, we undo it and we just keep on looking. But if it is a valid path, then we're gonna DFS, and the score is gonna be score. Oh, I have two scores. I'm gonna change this to points. Points plus score. Letters, yeah. Right? So we DFS, and it keeps DFSing, and then here we should like undFS, and then unpop it. Also got to do something else maybe. Let me think. No, I think that's good. Are we done? Finally solved container with most water without looking at the solution, but I looked at the hints. Very nice, slicing their trades. I think looking at the hints is fine, man. It's a good use of your time. Hold on. So good words. If good words. So if this is a good word, then we should like record our points. Yeah. Let me make. I already have ants declared up there. I think this is looking okay, man. I'm gonna just send it. Is he like a goat or something? Is he trolling? I don't think he was trolling. I think he wants to get better. Everyone can improve unless you're like tourist or some crazy legendary grandmaster. But I think we're all trying to improve here. Like even Bet Simp, he's a really high rated guardian out here. He's also working on improving. He's always doing hard problems, harder and harder problems, pushing himself. So even if you're pretty good at algorithms, there's always some room for improvement. Anyways, I hope this works. Jesus. It would be nice if it worked. Jesus. How's that 0, man? What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? I don't know. I don't know yet. Seeing this guy working every other day is so motivating. You talking about me, man? What about numbers? Yeah, numbers needs to improve too. Numbers is only the #1 in LeetCode, but I think he's trying to get good at code forces. So like everything is just 0, huh? So maybe something's going on here. Like this is never getting triggered. Let me just look at one of these things. Jesus Christ, you know what's wrong? I don't even call the dang DFS function, man. Come on. Come on, man. You should have told me. But now it doesn't work. Cannot be used? What does that mean, man? Still wrong. I'm saying 12. Alright, let me think some more. Maybe we need a time eraser break? Hold on. Maybe. Wait, I'm getting 12. Answer is 23. 25. Alright, let me see what good words are coming out here. Let me see if I'm even getting the correct words. So they're saying the best word is dad. Look at that. Dad, dad, dad. How do I have so many dads? It's kind of crazy. I guess there's 3 Ds. Or a lot of A, B, C, D. Wait, maybe I'm not calculating my scores right. Oh, it's saying dad is 9. Good. Oh. Oh, we can make multiple words. We can make multiple words, man. So alright, so if it's a good word, then I'm gonna just say reset the path at the good word. And then we keep going. Let me see if that changes anything. No, no, no. Why did that break things, man? This problem is not as easy as I thought it would be. Jesus. D8. So once we hit a good word, I try to reset my path, and then who knows what happens here. Dad. Dog. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. It's when I try and pop back, but there's nothing. Like, maybe this should be like, if... I don't even know if this is gonna work. If I do like this. But it's trying to pop back, but I already reset the path. 24, the answer is 23. $29, the answer is 27. I don't know what to do. I gotta think. Copilot must be fed with LeetCode problems. It knows the test data when I try to write tests. Yeah, Copilot for sure is trained on that. Dusty BC, thank you very much for the follow. All right, I gotta think. I gotta think about this problem, man. I thought it was gonna be straightforward. Oh, welcome to the party, Dusty BC. Hope you like LeetCoding. Wait, what's going on? I'm guessing the wrong answer. That's what's going on. Are you converting numbers to corresponding letters? What do you mean? What is going on, man? I get a good thing. Reset my path. This problem is actually straightforward. That's what I thought, man, but I can't implement, apparently. Like 8 to 90. No. What? No. We're just trying to build letters. Let me rethink. Should I be trying to just build each instead of doing whatever I'm doing? I think I was solving the wrong problem to begin with. I thought it was saying we can only make one word and what's the maximum score possible. But now that I reread the problem, I'm thinking of different ways, because maybe I should try to take all combinations of these words and then see if we have enough letters to create them. I think I should start over because I was solving the wrong problem, man, and I don't want my bad decisions to influence where I'm going now. JCAS19, welcome to the party. All right, I'm erasing everything, man. Everything. I want to start with a clean slate. Jesus. Jesus. When do contest results release? I thought they should have been like already released today, but still hasn't been updated. Maybe tomorrow? Alright, back to the drawing board. Wait, this problem doesn't make sense. What's the issue? Wait, what? The issue was, I thought the problem was asking, what's the most points that she could get by forming one of these words. But I should have read the explanation, because we can make multiple words. So it's asking like, how many different words can we make with all these letters, and what's the total score you can get, and each letter has a score. So I was doing some weird solution, but now I just erased everything because now I actually understand the problem. And what I'm gonna do is make a frequency map, like a take it or leave it, maybe, and try like all combinations. If we can take it, we should take it. So if we took dog, we can either take dog or not. If we can take it, we can either take cat or not. We can either take this or not. And eventually we get all different combinations. So that is, I should have just taken some time to read the example a little bit more. I have a frequency map, and then I'll recreate my lambda. And it's gonna be like, if I is out of bounds, why not get the corresponding index to the letter array for the number array, and then sum the resulting array? I'm not sure what you mean, OMG Mitya, but check out what I'm gonna do. I'm basically doing a take it or leave it, and yeah, if we can take the word, we should take it, and if not, we should leave it. And let me try and implement that. So if we're out of bounds, have you seen the constraints? Yeah, I have seen the constraints. What's happening, LeetCode? So if we're out of bounds, return 0. And then all right, take, leave. How do we know if we can take a word? We can know because the how do we know? Because we have all the letters available to us. So maybe I need a frequency map of like all the letters that are available also. No, I think we can just use the same frequency map. And then we can just like decrement to 0. So score is A minus Z. The score is given in this array here, and each position represents like a letter. So this is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and so on. So if we can take it, that means like hold on. I'm not gonna use a frequency map here like that. I'm gonna use a dang frequency map like that. Yeah. And then I'll make another one. Ogi Mura, thank you very much for the follow. Man, this problem is tripping me out, man. It's too, I think I'm running out of brain juice. What this about a secret Discord? It's just my Discord. You gotta pay channel points. Hold on. Let me focus on this problem a little bit because I should be able to do it, man. I just need to gather up my thoughts. Should I do it like this? I guess I can do it like this. So if our frequency map is less than that, then we can't take. So I make this frequency map of all the letters that we have, and then for every word I make a frequency map for that word, and I'm just checking like if we have enough letters to make that current word, and if we can take it, we should take it. How do we take it? And then if we leave it, we should just DFS I+1, I guess, or something. I am DHA 0706. Thank you very much for the follow. I'm struggling on this problem, man. Maybe I'm too hungry. BRX 2023, thank you very much for the follow. So if we can take type racer. Oh man. All right, this come from YouTube. Oh snap, we got YouTubers in the house. My point about paying attention to the constraints that there are only 16,000 subsets. You can just try them all. I was doing some funky things before LeetCode and it wasn't working. So I'm just like trying to redo it. But I think whatever I'm doing right now should work. I just need to gather up my thoughts and implement it. But we got a type racer to do. And I said this type racer that we're going to do is going to be a death mode type racer. That's what we're going to do, man. And we're going to make a bet. How many people are here for type racer? I need to know because the bet depends on that. I mean, Q is here. Low Road Sim Racing is here. I'm here. All right, the bet is... will 3 or more people finish type racer with uh 70 WPMs plus. That's the bet. At least 70 WPMs. I'll give y'all 2 minutes to decide that. It's yes or no. Place your bets. Kanka Jiro. Have a good night. See you later. Thank you for tuning in. Hopefully enough people are here, otherwise it's gonna be a little bit weird. Let me create the racetrack. Y'all ready? And you gotta bet. Type racer, type racer, type racer. Let me just post it for YouTube people. Alright, so will 3 or more people finish this dang type racer? The first race is just a warm-up round. The second race is the championship round. Man, lots of people think... Alright, this is the warm-up round. Dang! Low road sim racing. Crash and burn in the warm-up. Smart coder. Done. Sid. Burnt out. Q still going. This is instant death, man. This is hard. Jesus. Anyways, I don't think you understood the bet. Oh man, will 3 or more people finish type racer with above 70 WPMs in death mode? That is the bet. What are you saying? Should I cancel the bet, man? Should we redo it? Hold on. This is it. This is it. You might win. You might win. Here we go. Oh, shit. Dang. You the one that JCast 19. I have crashed and burns, man. Q, what happened? He started late? Everybody crashed and burned. That's it. Man, I pressed the wrong key. Anyways, should we... I don't know if that bet was clear. Should we just cancel that one? That's a lot of money. JCast 19 is gonna lose. I don't know. What do you think? I'll let JCast 19. What do you think, man? It sounds like you didn't understand the bet. Do you think it's fair to just cancel it? Or are you willing to pay the price of not understanding? Up to me. Smart Coder wants it to be canceled. But Smart Coder knew what's up, man. This is a tough decision, man. Q wants that money, that's for sure. Paid if you want. Man, is that all your money, JCast 19? As long as those points are used on type racer, it's all good. Yeah, alright. Alright, since it sounds like I caught you off guard. Man, I'm just gonna pay it out. I'm gonna pay it out. You'll get those points back. Should I pay it out? I don't know, man. This is tough. I'm gonna pay it out. So no. 3 or more people finish at 70 WPMs? Nah. That's it. Do it again? I don't think so, man. You think, alright, are y'all ready to do this again? We got 3 Vietnams in the house. No, we gotta do it next time, man. I gotta do this problem. I can't be joking around. I haven't been solving many problems. I finished the race, but I might be boned if it was a hard passage. Yeah. Yeah, I think I would have finished, but I also messed up. Q finished, but it looks like he started late, so it's a little bit controversial, that bet. Anyways, man, jeez, my brain ain't working right now. That's what's happening to me. So I forget what I was doing. Oh, we need to figure out how many points taking that word is gonna be worth. So maybe I can like just calculate the points up here. It's called score. All right. So it's like score C minus A. So these are the points that we would get if we took it. But we also have to like, oh, this is not a map. It's not a map. We also have to decrement our frequency map. Bets are rigged all the time. Yeah, maybe. Alright, so we have to do this. Either we take it or we leave it. But then after we do that, it's like we gotta add them back or something. I'm struggling tonight. Q, thank you very much for tuning in. Have a good night. I'm gonna be struggling for a little bit longer, man. We got 40 more minutes of LeetCoding. Oh, and Duong. Did I say that right? Sorry, I just saw your message. What's happening? From Vietnam, maybe. Alright, let me run this, man. This is me. Oh, I am DHA. Oh, what's happening? Do you know how to go over all subsets with a bitmask? You mean bitmask DP? Or wait, all subsets? Man, what am I doing wrong? I don't think I know that technique, Leet Coach. Where am I messing up though? I don't know, man. Oh, right here. Right here. That's wrong. Man, I'm so hungry right now. Oh, look at that. Accept. Just send it. I don't have time to optimize this one. Spent too long on this dang problem. Didn't read it right at first, and I was solving. I mean, I think whatever I was coding up first was whack. This is not that great either, but at least it works. Wingstop, Asia C Mac. I don't eat that stuff that often. Maybe I'll eat some this weekend. But man, I didn't eat breakfast this morning. I got to the office too late. Had a small lunch and I had a small dinner, which is not on purpose. I just didn't grab enough to-go food. So, all right, just loop over all the subsets. Then you check the bitmask to know if element I is in the subset or not. Midnight Simon to midnight snack? No. The next time I'm gonna eat is when I go to work tomorrow. I don't think I'm gonna eat anything tonight because I don't have any food. Lead coach, what are you saying, man? So you're saying, what does this even mean? Oh, so we're iterating through all the bits, and because n fits in a 32-bit integer, we're checking each bit in the thing. And then you do what? Check the bits of mass to know if element I is in the subset or not. Lead coach, you're gonna have to show me a more fleshed out example, man. I mean, I get this part. So you're saying our n is the word size. So all right, let's look at this a little bit more closely. Let me also like put some comments here. This is, let's call it using bit masks to, what are we doing? To generate, go over all subsets. So this is our mask. Our words is right here. 4 words. So then this will go to 1 shifted left 4 times. And then I'm trying to think, lead coach. So you're saying I need like a number and then so we're gonna have 1 bit for each word, right? And whether or not that bit is set determines if that word is in the current set. So how do you generate all the subsets from that? That's where I'm kind of lost right now. Like, I understand what the bit mask is. Then you do this inside the loop. Lead coach giving me some coaching tips right now, man. Man, I really feel malnutritioned right now. Is this what you're saying? I think I need to sit down and like, man, give me a paste bin, LeetCode. Give me a paste bin. This looks good. All right, this looks good. So oh snap! So this mask is the number. So this mask is gonna be like from 0 to like 2 to the 4 or something. What's 2 to the 4? 2 times 2, 4 times 2, 8, 16. So that's the mask. And then now yeah, I think I see what's going on now. And then this is checking like each bit, the position, but then so you're saying generates all the subsets or all the numbers here. Oh, so once we generate all these numbers, then we go through every number, and that has all the combinations of dog, cat, dad, and good. And then we can see if we can just build. We see if we can build all of those characters from the letters that we have, and we keep the maximum score. All right, let me try and implement this, man. I actually think I understand it. I'm not gonna even look at your solution because now I think I got it, LeetCode. Maybe I should try it right now. What do you think? Should I do that? Here we go. We're gonna bitmask this bitch. You ready? We need n. We'll call it mask. I'm just remembering what you what you just sent me. I don't think. So we want to shift 1 n times or subset. All right, I like that. So this is every combination of the dang thing, which means like the first one is gonna be 0, 0, 0, 0. That's when subset is 0. When subset equals 1, it's gonna be like 0, 0, 0, 1, and that means only good is in the subset. When subset is equal to 2, it's gonna be 0, 0, 1, 0, and that means only dad is in the subset. When subset equals 3, it's gonna be, these are all binary by the way, so that means dad and good are in the subset when the subset number is 3. And this is what LeetCode is telling me. He's saying like, with this way we can generate all combinations of dog, cat, dad, and good. And then for all of those combinations, we're going to check if it is even possible to like create those words from the thing. So I'm trying to implement that without remembering the copy pasta code. All right, so this is the subset. I forget what to do next. And now we gotta check the number. Sankoria, thank you very much for the follow. So now we gotta go through each bit, and then we're checking if that bit is set. So how do we check if that bit is set? We can do it by if subset and index I is in the subset. So that means, what does this mean? Index I is in the subset. That means words I is in the thing. So we can, let me make a frequency map here. So this is going to be our current frequency map of size 26. So if this index is in the subset, I'm just going to iterate over all the characters in words I and add them to our current frequency map. Error Dawning, thank you very much for the follow. So now we put them in the current frequency map, and then now should I do it like this? I'm trying to think of a nice way to do it. I could either do it like this, or I could just take the frequency map one time and create copies of it every single time. I think maybe I'll do that way instead. So this is the frequency map of all the characters that we have available to us. And then maybe here, I'll just create a copy. And then instead of incrementing, oh, C minus A, yeah, that got me last time, thanks. So instead of incrementing here, I'll just, oh, wait, I'll just decrement. And then if this goes less than 0, then we got a problem. I don't know how to deal with that problem yet. We need to just break from this so we can continue to go on to the next subset. Maybe we can have like should break, or keep going, and then I'll be like, so in that way we can break out of this thing. And then I guess if keep going, then we can remember our best score. Right? So what are we trying to do here now? We're trying to like add those points. Is that it? Man, LeetCode, I never knew how to do this before. This subset thing, I think you just taught me a groundbreaking technique right there. I don't know if this is a good implementation though. I think it makes sense. So we try the subset. We accumulate the points if the word is set. Yeah, I'm gonna see. Looks good. Oh man, thank you very much, LeetCode. I think you just really taught me something that I didn't even know existed. Yeah, that is sick. I only kind of know Bitmask DP, and I know this is like Very similar to Bitmask DP, but it's not DP at all. It's just generating all the subsets. I recommend LeetCode for VIP. Man, LeetCode is already VIP, man. What you talking about, smart coder? It's combinatorics or combinations. Brett, yeah, I didn't know. Wait, what? It's combinations. This is what this thing is called? Oh, talking to Point Blank Ted. It's permutations. Google actually has a library that generates it automatically from a list. I recommend LeetCode for streamer. LeetCode is a streamer, in case you didn't know. LeetCode, man, LeetCode, I gotta say, when you do your streams, you gotta be on longer than 45 minutes, man. By the time I see that you're live, you're already gone, you know? You gotta stay on for at least 2 hours when you decide to go live. I recommend, oh wait, this is called looping over all subsets. Yeah, this is a nice way to loop over all the subsets that I didn't know how to do before. Last stream was 20 minutes, yeah. LeetCode, what's happening, man? You gotta change that. Extra mild sauce. How are you doing? Is it possible to have write access to a file in Windows without having read access to that same file? Is that a pop quiz, man? I suppose it's possible, right? Well, I don't know about Windows. Because what's that like 777 chmod stuff? That's like read, write, execute. So it's possible to not be able to read and to have write permissions but not execute permission. I don't know. I don't really know much about this type of stuff though. Maybe someone in chat knows. Last stream was very short because I want to explain the task scheduler mathy solution. Oh, I gotta watch that. I still have not solved that problem, man. I'm a little bit salty about task scheduler. My previous stream was almost 2 hours because I solved the whole contest in Python and C++. Yeah, I actually saw that one. In this problem, I actually prefer the DFS. Wait, let me see. My DFS actually performed faster if these mean anything. These runtimes mean anything. Why is that so? I suppose, I don't know why. I guess it's not checking every single combination possible, because some combinations get cut short immediately, like, you know, like I'm not gonna check dog, cat, dad, good in this since we'll probably run out of something, some characters. Since you do repeated work with the bitmask, you are accumulating the sum of counts instead of resumming the full thing every time. All right, I think I see what you're saying. Backtracking is usually more efficient, but the bitmask can be easier to code. So is there ever a time when generating the bitmasks, well, might be more useful than the backtracking? Or is this like anytime you can do all the bitmask thing, you can probably just backtrack also? But I suppose it's good to know multiple ways. it felt good to do this. Like, that's for sure. I felt more powerful after I understood what it was doing, like what the subsets represent, the number. Maybe it might help with my bitmask DP in the future. Oh, so you're saying it's just less lines. Kettle Bear in the house. How are you doing, Kettle Bear? All right, man. What should we do now? Should we do a problem? Bitmask doesn't scale well on wide, sparse data sets. Good, just finish a Dungeons and Dragons sesh? Man, was that like in person, Kettle Bear? How long have you been playing Dungeons and Dragons? I've been hearing some people talking about they have a game going on like years or something, which is insane. Starfinder, what's that? It's like a board game. We use a virtual tabletop called Fantasy Grounds. Is that like Tabletop Simulator? I got Tabletop Simulator, but maybe this is like more geared towards D&D stuff. Very positive. Cool. Thanks for sharing that. I've never actually played Dungeons and Dragons, so I don't know anything about that. The cognitive load can be lower since you don't have to think recursively. Oh, but I gotta think in bits, and I don't know which one is better for me at this moment, LeetCode. But yeah, I think the backtracking, like, even though I feel like I know backtracking, it still takes me some time to just keep everything in my mind to like code up. So I guess there is some like overhead whenever I have to do a backtracking problem. It's like Tabletop Simulator, but it's for Dungeons and Dragons rule set. Starfinder, the space version of Pathfinder. Man, I think I've played Pathfinder. I'm pretty sure I played this game, but not like the board game. Maybe it was like a RPG game. Maybe I haven't. I don't know. It's a group of 6 who is DM. Right now, it's my turn, and we've been playing my campaign for about a year now. Dang. Been playing with these guys since 6 years. Jesus. So every year someone gets to be the DM. It's pretty cool. Anyways, what should I do? Should I do more problems, or it's too late, man? It's way too late. Maybe I can do like some cooldown problems. I didn't hit 1600s today. Maybe I'll hit a 1600 right now. Night Dialer. Ugh. I'll try it. Sounds gross. Oh, I've already solved it though. No. Let me reset this. Night Dialer. I'll see if I can solve it before I have to leave. The chess knight has a unique movement. It may move 2 squares vertically and 1 square horizontally, or 2 squares horizontally and 1 square vertically, with both forming the shape of an L. The possible movements of chess knight are shown in this diagram. A chess knight can move as indicated in the chess diagram below. We have a chess knight and a phone pad as shown below. The knight can only stand on a numeric cell. Given an integer n, return how many distinct phone numbers of length n we can dial. You're allowed to place the knight on any numeric cell initially, and then you should perform n-1 jumps to dial a number of length n. All jumps should be valid knight jumps. As the answer may be very large, return it mod big prime number. Do I play chess? I used to play when I was like 5 years old, man. But no, I think I went through a chess phase when I was a single digit age. And then I went through another chess phase when I was like 13, 14 years old. I used to play a lot on Yahoo Chess. But I wasn't like studying the game or anything like that. I was just like playing my friends or playing random people. I wasn't very good, that's for sure. All right, let me see if I can solve this problem. So how do I make these durs fast? I was thinking about this the other day. Can I just do like -1 1 Wait, what am I doing, man? I'm trying to programmatically create all my directions instead of typing them out. -1 or 1, and then should I go -2, -1, 1, and 2? And then the same thing for C. No, that's too many directions though, right? Yeah, because I can't go -2, -2. Oh yeah, LeetCode, help me out. Yeah, for sure. I'm trying to learn some tricks. So you're saying I go from -2 dr Man, do I have the brain juice to do this right now? The Manhattan distance must be 3 and the deltas are within -2. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see. So is this way faster? I guess. If I don't even have to think about this, maybe it might be. Is that faster than actually typing out my directions, man? Unsure, but I'll just leave it there for now. All right, so now what? This is the programmer's way. Yeah, now the other way is a data entry way. Man, I'm just a data entry scrub. All right, I'm gonna data entry this part up too. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then I'm gonna call this 10, 9, oh 0, 10. All right, that's my phone, and now I guess I can place the night on any number initially. And then we're gonna do something like that. So let me make some type of DFS or whatever. DFS? Would it be DFS or would it be like DP? N is 5,000. That's a lot. I guess it would have to be some type of DP. Oh, Cancel Bear. Adios, amigo. Thank you for tuning in, man. I only got 6 more minutes, but I can try to solve it. So if row is out of bounds, if column is out of bounds, I guess we should have an N there also. Boom, boom, boomer from YouTube. What's happening? Yesterday, I received admit to the MSCS program at Columbia University. Very nice, congratulations. Should I accept or reject? Given the job market, I am an international citizen and majority of my tuition would be loan. That is a great question, man. I don't know. I don't know. Have you tried looking for a job and you're not having success finding a job? Is that what you're trying to say? International citizen also. Does that mean Sarasa29? Thank you very much for the follow. Oh, what's happening? Welcome to the party. Better student than homeless. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, boom, boom, boomer. If you really like school, maybe go for the masters. If you're good at LeetCode and you're getting like job callbacks, maybe try and get a job. I don't know. I don't like school, so I wouldn't even go. And I guess Columbia is a pretty good school. Maybe if your undergrad really sucks, like your undergrad degree comes from a no-name university, maybe it might be good to have Columbia on there to beef up your resume. I'm not sure what I would do in that case, man. I'm not gonna lie. I'm getting better at LeetCode, but no callbacks yet. How much is that tuition to you? Like, I don't know how much, 2 years at Columbia, how much money would that be? Like 100K? Is 100K a lot of money to you? Can't sleep. I want to learn to code. I don't really know where people go these days, but if you're looking for resources to learn how to code, maybe free code camp might be good. 100K is a lot, but you got loans. I don't know. I think if you graduate with a master's from Columbia in 2 years, I'm sure you can find a job, man. But I'm also sure that you could find a job right now if you really went hard and you studied really hard and you tried to like beef up your resume and you just kept applying and you kept thinking of ways to like stand out from all the other applications. I think maybe you could get a job, you know. 100K chump change. I don't know. That's a tough decision. Boom, boom, boomer. I'm curious what everyone else would do. Colombia is cheap AF? I don't know. If you're absolute trash at LeetCode, maybe you should go to school and like take those years, do your masters, but also train LeetCode in the meantime, man. Because if you're really bad right now, it's gonna take you a few months to get good. So, but a master's is 2 years. Anyways, all I'm trying to say is, I don't know. Should I even finish this problem, man? I think it's time to go. What was I gonna do? Oh, we're working on the DFS. Then we have to make a cache on rows, columns, and the number of moves left. So that'd be like 5,000 times 12. It's like 60,000. So that should pass. I guess this would be a triple cache where it would be n and then rows and then calls. Yeah, so boom, boom, boomer, where'd you go for your undergrad? Should I really try and finish this problem right now? Should I do n+1? I think so. So we're gonna hit R, C, like that. You don't need those types of nested vectors. What do you mean? Wait, you got into the lambdas. Yeah, lambdas are not as bad as I thought they were initially. Wait, what's wrong with my nested vectors? You're saying I should like use an array instead? Oh, just a local college, nothing fancy. Oh, man. Yeah, so, alright. Local college in India. Oh, snap. The plot thickens. Tough call. I don't know. Maybe try it out. Try out Colombia, man. Can't go wrong with that, I suppose. It's not gonna be a terrible idea to get a master's from Colombia. Vector, cache, wait, what? No way. LeetCode. You're not serious right now. I think, actually, have I seen that before a long time ago? Oh, but this is only a 2D vector. Vector, is it? No. I'm not even sure, man. You get the idea? All right. All right, let me try it. Let me try it. Vector. Wait, I don't think I'll ever remember that syntax. All right, I'll try it. Let's see if it works. So I say try to find a place in Germany and study for free. Oh yeah, Germany gives like free higher education. That's crazy. Germany is a crazy place. Man, I don't have time to solve this problem. I think I can solve it. I don't need to solve it, right? Anyways, I gotta go. It's time. It's way past my bedtime. Let me go raid somebody. Oh, Bet Simp is on. I think Bet Simp's waiting for the raid. Spooky is on. Abhay311 is on. Dang. What the hell? I'm Chrono Cross is on. I don't know who that is. There's a lot of LeetCode streamers on. LeetCode. We got a question from YouTube. Angel is asking, how did you get that good with data structures and algorithms? Raid time. Pat's Hello World. It is raid time. We're gonna go hit BetSimp. Angel, I think I can answer on behalf of LeetCode. LeetCode has done thousands of hours of studying, and I think LeetCode also did ICPC in college. ICPC, he made it to like the world finals for ICPC. ICPC is, it's like college Olympics for competitive programming. So I think that's how he got that good. His official answer is lots of practice though. Anyways, let's go raid BetSimp. BetSimp is very knowledgeable, so if you want to learn some things, stick around. Oh man, I'm sleepy. I'm hungry. It's time to get out of here. Low Road Sim Racing. Adios. Have a good night. Reaction QT. See you later. Pat's Hello World. See you next time, man. Aren't you supposed to be streaming right now, Pat? What you doing, man? You out here joking around? Are you taking a break today? You have a big interview coming up? What's up? And Pat's Hello World, when are we gonna see Sean T on stream again, man? I haven't seen Sean T in weeks. Weeks, man. What are you doing? Bring back Sean T, please. He inspired me to get Wingstop twice this week. Not me, man. No way. I didn't even talk about Wingstop. Anyways, Sarasa29. Adios. Have a good night. Pat's Hello World. See you later. Leet Coach. Smart Coder. Have a good night. Asia C Mac. Take care. Oh yeah, no stream this weekend. No stream this weekend. I repeat, I'll be away. I'm traveling. Thank you, Asia. Oh, Steven Sagiball, have a good night. 20 pounds on Wingstop. Not because of me. Couldn't be. Zeko Sec or something. See you later. See you later, YouTube.